This being that we don't have lots of stuff where we're, you know, on the stars we were getting these points and we wanted our points coming out perfectly. We don't have all that stuff here. So this is the small size right here. So these are each about 4.5-inch blocks. Now in your directions, you go to the back page. I gave you a bonus project.
Oh my.
Okay. So excuse me. Wow, I'm choking.
Hopes for us. Oh my goodness, there she is.
Bonus project for you tonight. And I don't know what I do with it. So on the bonus project now, this is using the larger size. So you'll make your 4 blocks. And we're going to make this into a pillow. Okay, so I've made the 4 blocks, and on these I used 2 different colors. Let's see if I can get some pins. So by doing the larger size, you're coming up with a pillow that's going to be a 12-inch square pillow. So you can, I wanted it to be a size that you could just buy a pillow form for. But on the bonus project, the thing I wanted to mention here is the ruffle. Have you guys ever done double ruffles on pillows? Okay, has anybody done ruffles on pillows? Well, I used to actually do double ruffles where you made 2 separate ruffles and put them on. And it's thick because you've got all that gathering, so it's quite thick. So I came up with this method, which is what I call a mock double ruffle. So here is what I did. You're going to cut a 1.5-inch wide strip of whatever color you want your inner one to be, and a 3.5-inch wide strip of your second color. You'll cut 2 strips of each of those, and you're going to make them into 1 long strip. So 1 long strip of this, 1 long strip of this, and that's pretty long when it's two widths of the fabric. And then I just sew them together the length of the whole thing. Once I've got them sewn together, so now I've got 1 long strip of 2 pieces. Then I sew the 2 ends together, so now I've got a big circle. Okay? It's like you just take the 2 ends, of course this is much too short to do it with, sew them together and you've got a circle of this. Okay? Now you take it and fold it in half. And you just press it down. Okay? So instead of having 2 separate ruffles and the thickness of 2 different ruffles to work with, you've just got 1 ruffle, but it looks like 2 ruffles. And so when you're doing this, whatever the distance is around your pillow, which on a 12-inch, that means it's 48 inches around. You want to have your ruffle so that it's somewhere between 1.5 and 2 times that length. So you want it for somewhere between 72 and 96 inches long. So if you're doing 2 widths of the fabric for the total length, you know, that's about 80 inches. So that's what I did for this one. So you get that together, you get it all gathered so that it's going to fit. And you're going to lay it on your piece. You know, so that it's like this, and stitch it down all the way around. Okay? Then, what did I do with me? Then we want to make the back for the pillow. And I gave you the measurements there to measure. But you're going to take 2 rectangles And on the rectangles that you cut, you're going to turn one edge, a double turn, and stitch that down. And then I laid these out so that they overlap each other, okay? And I laid them so that they would fit right on this. And I overlapped and stitched them together, right there and right here. Now you can take this pillow back and put it on here. You know, lay it there, make sure all your ruffles inside, not going to get caught anywhere, and stitch all the way around the edge. And you don't have to leave an opening anywhere because you've got your opening right here in the back. Okay? So when you turn that right side out, then you've got an opening in the back that you can stick a form in, but you can take the form out anytime you want to throw this thing in the washing machine. Okay? So I think that that's kind of a great little pillow to make. And now you can do that with any of your blocks. And Connie already made a pillow this week without a ruffle, but she made a pillow this week with one of her blocks. So anyways, I think that's going to be a good project for somebody to work on.
I love your colors.
Well, actually, I fell in love with this piece. And my sister loves butterflies, and I saw this and thought, wow, that would be great for her. And I just picked the colors of the butterflies for my flowers. And then I tried to make sure that I got, you know, some butterflies in the ruffle edge. And if you look, I got a couple butterflies sitting by the flowers. I thought that was kind of cool too. Okay? You have any questions on this? Okay, that's your block for this week.